Russia lost 10,000 troops in a single week, Kyiv.
This post received a score of 33,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Probably why they ordered 10,000 North Koreans.
Tammuz soldiers.
Russia advances to discover just-in-time logistics technology.
The problem is that a lot of them are being sourced from either mercenaries in developing countries or people basically tricked into servitude from around the world. And now they have North Koreans. The Russians have tons of old equipment to distribute and don't mind sending foreign nationals into the meat grinder. Just like they didn't care about it when they sent prisoners into the meat grinder. A lot of the other troops are from various South Asian provinces and the Russian elite doesn't much care about their lives either. Many of those dying aren't Slavic boys from St. Petersburg or Mos.
Russia was very successful in spreading myth about tons of old equipment, but in fact they started importing artillery rounds from North Korea way earlier than North Korean personnel. I'm not saying Russia will deplete its reserves tomorrow or the next week, but there are clear signs Russia has exhausted Soviet reserves.
The thing is, they are depleting the reserves of things that are still not good, but passable. The good stuff seems to be running out fast. So, the quality of fire they can provide is definitely going down. But before we arrive at, anyone got 95mm artillery rounds left for my 1918 artillery piece, we still have a long way to go, and trust me, to the Ukrainian soldier, it won't matter if it's a 100 or 155mm shell impacting their position.
Probably why they're bringing out tanks like the T-54, a tank developed initially in 1945 to replace the T-34. Russia is being forced to deploy tanks devolved in the last stages of WW2 and deployed at the beginning of the Cold War. At this rate, we legit might see T-34s being deployed for frontline service within a year.
The people's tank rides again. The T-54 is a solid tank for the situation they're in. It's the easiest one to maintain and train a crew on, and the gun is still a good gun with the right ammo. The armor won't hold up against any modern tanks in a straight fight or against modern weapons, but none of the new stuff does either, so it's not a downgrade.
One key issue: modern tanks are designed with crew survival in mind. Older tanks, especially Soviet tanks pre-1960s, aren't. The single most expensive and near irreplaceable element to a tank is its crew. At best, it makes 18 years to make a tank crew member.
None of the new ones are survivable either, hence the turret toss ballet we've seen even with the T-80s. The T-54 is so simple a caveman can do it. That was the whole point of Soviet design. Make it so some farmer's kid with no education can be trained in minimal time. If his tank knocks out one enemy tank before he dies, it's a win.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.